What's up, Pitcher? This is my first impressions of Quantum Break for the Xbox One. I wanted to make this video because I'm really loving this game, and I want to talk about it because a lot of people have Xbox Ones. I know you heard a lot of different things before this game came out of 720p or it's only 10 hours short, but after this, I think you might reconsider playing this game. I do want to say that I'm going to compare this game to Infamous Second Son a lot, probably doing this video and my review, just because I feel like those two games are pretty much the same, and I kind of look at them both as the same. But let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing I'll talk about is the graphics. So the graphics in this game is 720p. That's the resolution for this game, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. This game do look amazing at sometimes. Now, 720p versus 1080p. You would think this generation we would not see any 720p games, but at the same time, I don't know how to make video games, for one, and two, they probably had to do it because they didn't want to sacrifice a lot of different things. But this game, I noticed that in the beginning, he kind of had like, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like I felt like, or it looked like, it was two of them, like kind of like a little piece of him, like it's like you had his body and then you had like a piece of it, like doubling, like being doubled at the same time. So it's kind of hard. I don't see it anymore. It was just like in the beginning of the game. I don't know if it was part of the game because this game is all about time, and maybe that was the effect they were trying to go for, or maybe it was a glitch in the game and whatever. But like I said, it's not there no more. But it really bothered me in the beginning, and I was like, I really hope it doesn't look like that. Like I felt like they put a filter over the game at first, and it just looked like ass. Like in one way, in the beginning he was like kind of telling a story, so I didn't know it was like a flashback or something like that. So I'll have to play the rest of the game and see if it show up. But that was my one concern in the beginning. The next one to talk about is story a little bit. The story is good so far. I'm liking it. I'm not gonna talk about the story too much because, like I said, this is just first impressions, and I don't want to, give any of the story out so you guys hate me for it and not buy this game. So, like I said, so far the story is great, and I do say, I'm actually gonna finish this game. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is the TV show. And when I say TV show, they kind of replaced cutscenes with the TV show. Like, of course they have the main cutscenes. Of course they have cutscenes in the game, but doing after every act they have like a TV show, kind of showing you like what your decision, like you gotta make certain decisions. You gotta make certain decisions in this game, and it affects the TV show. So that's why I'm saying comparing this game to Infamous Second Son, because Infamous Second Son, I think they did it a lot better. So far what I played, I feel like Infamous did it a lot better. I feel like the story did change depending on what my decisions was in the game, in Infamous. So Infamous probably do a little better, but we'll see we'll see how this game ends depending on how I choose the rest of my options. But I feel like my choices only change the TV show and not the game. The next thing we'll talk about is the characters. The characters in this game really make you really make you care about them sometimes. Like I made a decision where I could have did the PR route, and they had the people. I don't want to take too much of this game, but I could have made it in a way where everyone probably wouldn't have died. And then I chose one where, I was like, well, the story might be a little bit better if I choose this one. So I chose that, and something bad happened to everybody. So, I almost told you guys I'm part of the game, but I'm sorry about that. But, yeah, man, like, I feel like Infamous do it a lot better with that whole, choosing your own path and stuff like that. But the next thing I want to talk about is the cover system. The cover system is auto. So when I say auto, I mean like if you run towards a wall or something like that, he's going to do it on his own. You don't get to choose. When I say choose, I mean like the Division, where you can actually choose each location where you hide behind. I wish the game had that. At first the Division, I was like, this is weird, but I kind of see why they added that. Like the fact that you can hide behind any wall, any cover is pretty amazing. So I guess they want to do it that way, whatever. I think Tomb Raider is the same way. They probably stuck with what works instead of just doing all this extra stuff. Next thing we'll talk about is the powers. The powers in this game is amazing. Like, you control time. What can go wrong with you controlling time? You can kind of like throw a little time bubble at somebody and then start shooting, and then once that, the time thing go away, all these bullets hit them. You can do like a time shield. You can do like a blast of time where you just hit the person, the impact hits them, and they just in the air for a good second. And just stopping time in a video game is so amazing. You can just stop time and look around and see how amazing this game actually is. The next thing I'm talking about is the joke. They made one joke that was pretty funny. The guy said, "What are you, X-Men?" And it was so funny because this guy, I think he's Iceman and X-Men and stuff like that. So it was kind of cool that, you know, they reference X-Men, because the guy that's actually you're playing, I can't even remember his name right now, but the guy you're playing as is the X-Men. So it just worked out so well. And the last thing I'm talking about is this game is short. Now, I wasn't gonna put this in my impressions. I'm gonna kind of put this in my review, and I'll probably talk about it more and tell you guys how long it took me to beat it. But a lot of people saying this game is pretty short. They saying that this game is 10 hours short. I think someone beat it in 4. But I think the person in 4 probably didn't even, you know, explore, look around and stuff like that. He just rushed through the game and just to get it done. But you know, 10 hours to me isn't that bad when you compare of other games coming out next week that I'm probably gonna play. So you know, I'm just glad that this game is great. I'm just kind of glad I'm liking it so far. And as soon as this video is uploaded, I'm probably gonna get right back into it because I kind of want to beat it. Like I said, I'm trying to beat it before Tuesday, so I got 7 days to knock this game out, so I can get into Ratchet and Clank and Dark Souls 3. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please like button, be subscribing new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.